All right, welcome back from break, everyone. We're now going to jump into the second of our many fluency activities that we're going to be working on today, and this is called counting. Counting is the foundation of Eureka Math fluency, and it's aptly named that it's a story of units because what do we count? We count units. So we're going to start with a quick clarification on what we mean when we're talking about mathematical units. If you look at page 9 of your participant handout, there's a short paragraph at the top of that page that focuses on units. If you would take about a minute to read through that paragraph, please. All right, so something I'd like us to do as we continue to work today is to really pay attention to the different types of units that we're counting and notice what units we're using and why we're using them and how we're using them. So something that is going to be really straightforward throughout the rest of the day is the count sequence will stay the same. So 1, 2, 3. That's always going to stay the same. But the things that we're counting, the units, those are going to change. So we could say 1 truck, 2 trucks, 3 trucks, or we could say 1 10, 2 tens, 3 tens, or we could say 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. We can even compose and decompose units by saying things like 3 trucks and 2 trucks gives us 5 trucks. All right. So now I'm going to take you on a progression of kindergarten through 5th grade in the happy counting routine. And this is a routine that you're going to see often in the fluency part of the lessons in Eureka Math. On page 9, underneath that paragraph that you just read, there is a set of directions for hand signals. If you would take 30 seconds to read through that. All right, and now we're going to start counting. So when I give this signal, it means you're going to count up. When I give this signal, it means you're going to count down. And when I give this signal, it means that you're going to stop counting. All right, so we're going to start with kindergarten. And in kindergarten, we're going to count by ones, starting at 1, all the way up to 10. Ready? Okay, thank you. All right, now we're going to move into 1st grade. And in 1st grade, we count by tens. We're going to start at 40. Ready? Oh, what happened there? What number are we starting at again? That's right, we're starting at 40. Okay, so 40. All right, now we're going to move into 2nd grade. In 2nd grade, we count by 5s, starting at 185. What number are we starting at again? That's right, 185, okay? By 5s. All right, great. Now in 3rd grade, we're going to skip count by 7s, starting at 0. And we're going to count up to 70 and then do some back down. Ready? By 7s. 0, 7. All right, in 4th grade, we start looking at measurement units a lot more. So we're going to focus in on the measurement unit of centimeters, and we're going to count by 50 centimeters, starting at 850 centimeters. All right, now I'd like you to turn to your partner and quickly tell them how many centimeters make up 1 meter. All right, class, everybody all together, how many centimeters make up 1 meter? That's right, there's 100 centimeters. So every time now, we're going to recount, and every time we cross a multiple of 100 centimeters, you're going to rename it as meters. So for example, instead of saying 900 centimeters, you would say 9 meters and rename it like that. Okay, ready? 850 centimeters, 9 meters. All right, this time when we count, we're going to count using mixed units. So if instead of saying 950 centimeters, what do you think we're going to say? That's right, we're going to say 9 meters, 50 centimeters in place of those. So start at 8 meters, 50 centimeters. Ready? Great. Now we're going to move into 5th grade. In 5th grade, I have this number line that's going to help with a little scaffolding. And so we're going to count by sixths, starting at 0 sixth, all the way up to 12 sixths. Great, awesome job. Okay, now we're going to rename our whole numbers. What fractions do we see on this number line that could be renamed as whole numbers? All right, so I heard 6 6. What whole number is 6 6 going to be renamed as? 1, right. Okay, any others? 12 6. All right, 12 6 would give us 2. Any others? One more up there. 0 6. 0 6 would be renamed as 0. So we're going to count by sixths again, and we're going to start at 0. And every time you hit a whole number, you're going to say the whole number. Ready? All right, this time we're going to rename both. Nope, scratch that, reverse. This time, we're going to rename the whole numbers and any mixed units up there. So what part of our number line shows where we would have some mixed units? Everything beyond 6 6, right, or that one whole, so our fractions that are greater than 1. So what would you say if instead of saying, say, 8 sixths? Okay, so you would say 1 and 2 sixths. Great, so we're going to rename those whole numbers and the mixed units as well. Starting at 0, counting by 1 sixth. Go. All right, finally, and you would think that counting would kind of be reserved more for K2, but the happy counting routine actually extends all the way up into middle school, where the students start exploring with integers and getting into those negative numbers. So we're going to count by 5 degrees this time. We're going to use the units of temperature, degrees, and we're going to start at 15 degrees. So 15 degrees, 10 degrees, 5 degrees, 0 degrees, -5 degrees, 0 degrees, -5 degrees, 0 degrees, -5 degrees, -10 degrees, -15 degrees. Great job. Okay, now I'd like you to take 30 seconds to jot down your thoughts about the happy counting routine.